the best food in town, only at the Silverado Franklin.
Coming up on NC1 Today, a shooting on the campus of a Sacramento City college prompted a lockdown and a search nearby for the shooter. More on what may have caused the violence. Then, Rapid City Police will get a huge boost to their force. The department will be celebrating the international accreditation of their new forensic laboratory. Details coming up. And it's time for some Friday Night Lights. The Rushmore Bowl is tonight, and Monica Davis has a preview this morning, fully outfitted with cheerleaders and a drumline. Friday, September 4th, 2015.
You're watching NC1 Today.
And good Friday morning, everyone. A drumline there at O'Hara Stadium. A little preview of the Rushmore Bowl going to be happening tonight. We'll join Monica Davis a little bit later on in the show. And a good morning, I'm Anya Mueller.
And I'm Bob Riggio. Good morning to you. And if that doesn't wake people up, I don't know what
I know, right? A little bit of drumline.
Good old bang,
in the
bang, a bing, bang. I used to play the drums.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, Bob, I loved the drummer in the band. I always wanted to be the drummer.
Really?
But I always idolized the drummers.
You know, well, I didn't do this. I had the big bass drum.
Oh, this guy?
1, 2, 3, boom, 2, 2, boom.
Like in the band, in the high school band, you
Exactly,
did
exactly. Carrying that thing around, you know.
That's a workout.
If you got to march down the street, you go a couple of miles carrying that thing. You go, well, okay, when am I going to hit this thing? Oh, boom, there you go, there you go. All right, it's going to be warm. It's going to be warm
For tonight?
today.
Okay.
Yeah, it was warm yesterday. We have those current, or yesterday's high temperatures. There they are. Check them out, folks. Oh, the temperatures, well, these are today's high temperatures, really, so far. What do we have? 79 in Phillips, 76 in the capital, Huron 77, 73 over in Madison at the present time. Currently, across the Black Hills, we have those for you right now. 65 in Sturgis, 72 Wasta, 64 Belle Fourche. Who else we got? Generally in the 60s, lower 60s to upper 60s all across the Black Hills. And that tells you that the humidity is rather high, folks, when we got these temperatures. Overnight lows basically in the 60s. And then around 11:30, they begin to warm up. Out in the hills, upper 70s, lower 80s. Out in the prairies, we see those high temperatures in the middle 80s. So things are beginning to warm up a little bit. And then this afternoon, there you have it. Lower 80s up in the hills, middle 80s along the foothills, and then out in the prairies, we're seeing those temperatures in the lower 90s. Here's those showers we talked about. They're all moving off to the north, off to the northeast. And you can see some clearing behind that. That's the good news. Today, it will be warm on you. 91 clearing conditions. We have a few clouds overhead at the present time, decreasing clouds and hot temperatures throughout the day. Kickoff temperatures in the upper 70s, lower 80s. Anya, back to you.
Bob, and tapping national headlines this morning, 3 students were injured, one of them fatally, in a shooting on the campus of Sacramento City College, which prompted a lockdown and search nearby for the shooter. NBC's Dana Griffin has more on what may have caused the violence.
Emotions run high after video of one of the victims receiving CPR is posted online. His family says this was his first semester at Sacramento City College. He's a father of 2 children.
All I can say about him is he was a good boy.
While class was in session, police say there was some sort of argument near the baseball field.
And it turned into a physical altercation. One of the individuals pulled out a knife and another one pulled out a gun.
Police say the victims and gunmen all know each other, but the relationship is unclear. The school confirms all 3 victims are students. The family says 2 of the men are related and have no clue why anyone would want to hurt them.
And it's so hard to tell nowadays. Everybody has a gun. And we're just out here shooting each other. For what reason, I don't know. But now somebody has to explain to his kids why he's not coming home.
The campus was closed overnight and classes are scheduled to resume as usual this morning. And the Kentucky County Clerk who refused to issue marriage licenses to same-sex couples was taken into federal custody. County Clerk Kim Davis appeared in federal court Thursday, where a judge ordered her to begin issuing marriage licenses. When she refused to comply with this order, Davis was found in contempt of court and immediately taken into custody of U.S. Marshals. Davis says that she has refused to issue licenses to same-sex couples because of her religious beliefs, despite a June Supreme Court ruling that found same-sex marriages legal under the Constitution. And in local news, 2 people from out of state were found dead Thursday after a motorcycle accident around 3 p.m. yesterday. Authorities discovered a motorcycle that had left the road and struck a guardrail on Highway 385 near Sheridan Lake. A 68-year-old female was declared dead at the scene, and 72-year-old male was taken via life flight to Rapid City Regional Hospital, where he died during that flight. Both victims were from Missouri. Names are being withheld until notification of kin. And finally, Rapid City Police will get a huge boost to their force. The department will be celebrating the international accreditation of their new forensic laboratory. Back in June, the American Society of Crime Laboratory Directors Laboratory Accreditation Board certified that the Rapid City Police Department Forensic Lab is in compliance with all international standards of forensic testing. That means the Rapid City Police Department Forensic Laboratory is now accredited in categories that include controlled substances, blood alcohol, fingerprint analysis, crime scene investigation, and more. Now the testing that the department does will be on par with any forensic lab, not just in the country, but in the world. Coming up on News Center 1 today, Monica Davis is live this morning at O'Hara Stadium with a preview of the Rushmore Bowl. We'll check in with her after the break. Stay with us.
Hard for your money. During our Labor Day sale, enjoy the fruits of your labor with a new HD TV or appliance from Fearless Fisher TVs and Appliances and get 28 months no interest. Get an LG 55-inch smart LED TV for only $699, a $300 savings. Or a Samsung energy-efficient washer or dryer, now only $479 each piece, a $240 savings on the pair. Fisher's guarantees the lowest prices. Plus, get 28 months no interest during our Labor Day sale, going on now at Fearless Fisher TVs and Appliances in Fisher-owned galleries on West Main, Rapid City.
I want to hear you say it.
Say what?
That you're no longer my partner.
She gave up her badge. September 30th.
Shots fired, shots fired.
We gotta get through now!
An officer has been abducted.
The only way to get him out,
send a lone female officer,
I'll do it,
is for her to go in alone.
Do him first. Make her watch.
All right, let's start off with, there's going to be a lot of traveling going on this weekend. We all know that. So let's look at some of the temperatures that we expect across the country. Generally, it's going to be a warm day, not only for us, but for the entire state. Now we'll march right on through 3:30 this afternoon. Temperatures in the 90s. So anybody flying down to Dallas or off into the southeast, it'll be hot and humid. That's no big surprise to anybody. Even if you're going off to the west, it's going to be rather warm. 86 this afternoon in Salt Lake City. A little bit cooler over there in Seattle, though. 63 degrees. And then tomorrow, 3:30 in the afternoon, still not much change. We're expecting our temperatures to be a little bit cooler as well. Here's a satellite radar. All the moisture. Airports, all of them, no delays. I don't think we'll have any delays, with the exception of anybody heading up into North Dakota or down into, let's say, Omaha area. There may be a slight delay down there due to some shower activity. That's all that showers that they're moving on through. All right. Let's take a trip around the Midwest here. Shattering, this is what we expect today. 95, mostly sunny, slight chance for an isolated shower. Cheyenne down to the southwest on I-25, partly cloudy, slight chance for a shower, not too bad, 85 degrees there. And then Minneapolis, 89, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy skies there. And then as we head up to the north into Fargo, that's where all those showers were moving. Look for some scattered shower activity there, partly sunny, 88 the high temperature. Sioux Falls, they'll have some showers early this morning, 86, and again, mostly cloudy skies. Omaha, those showers are moving off to the east. In Omaha, 90 degrees in Omaha, and again, some scattered shower activity. And once again, these are the high temperatures, or the current temperatures across the country. Rather comfortable, but rather muggy elsewhere, as you can see, with the temperatures generally in the 60s and 70s as we speak. Anya, back to you.
Thanks so much, Bob. And it's an exciting day for high school football teams in the area because it is the Rushmore Bowl tonight. Monica Davis is standing by live at O'Hara Stadium getting ready for the games tonight. Bring back any high school memories, Monica?
Good morning, Anya. You know, it does bring back some high school memories, but today I'm not a kangaroo. I'm representing a Central Cobbler. We are preparing for the Rushmore Bowl that is tonight, and I'm here with the Stevens Raiders drum line, and the Raiders are going to be taking on the Aberdeen Golden Eagles tonight. Now, I am here with Max, who is a senior with the drum line. And Max, this is your last Rushmore Bowl, so how do you feel going into this tonight?
Well, you know, a little nervous, I guess. It is my last time. You know, I'm going to try to have as much fun as I can. It's going to be a lot of fun. A little sad that I have to go, but I have as much fun as I can.
And hopefully Max is leaving behind a pretty good legacy. And I am here with Brooke this morning, who's a junior. So, you know, you're a junior. You have large footsteps to fill with the seniors, but how are you going to make these last 2 years really fun? What's your favorite part, Ben?
We love to have fun with each other. We play a lot of hard work, and it's always fun to see how it pays off in the long run.
Absolutely. So a lot of hard work, and we're going to take a look at that hard work, and they're going to get our party started this morning with our Friday morning lights. Let's see the drum line. Let's go. I messed it up. I have a lot going on, so they're going to have a lot of fun tonight. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Monica, lots of fun there this morning, and like Bob said, drumline to wake you up this early. Still to come on News Center 1 today, Tracy Potts is in with an update from the campaign trail. Plus, local leaders and specialists share new ideas and strategies about cybersecurity. The details coming up. We'll be right back.
This weekend, don't miss the Super Labor Day sale at Furniture Row. Come in for super savings on all living, dining, and bedroom furniture, and a Furniture Row financing first. 7 years, no interest. Hurry, it all ends Monday.
What's your home's greatest threat? Is it fire, storms, theft? Maybe it's your insurance, because the wrong coverage can be a disaster too. AAA can help, with home insurance as reliable as everything we do. With agents who help you get the right coverage. And with multi-policy savings when you combine your home and auto insurance with us. AAA. Great insurance, great savings, and everything you trust about AAA.
Come to McDonald's for a real breakfast freshly made in our kitchen, like the melt-in-your-mouth classic Egg McMuffin.
Melanie Palm with Body Wisdom offers you support in deepening your health. Melanie is internationally certified both as a Phoenix Rising Yoga therapist and as a Body Talk practitioner. Phoenix Rising Yoga Therapy supports you in reconnecting with yourself and in listening to your heart, head, and gut. Body Talk supports you in resynchronizing your body systems so they can operate as nature intended. Find out about Body Wisdom, call or text Melanie Palm at 484-6765.
Make your hard-earned dollars go further at the Denver Mattress Labor Day sale. Check out the new Aspen King mattress on the Ergo 330 adjustable base and get your best night's sleep. Friday through Monday, it's just $42 a month with 7 years no interest. Now at Denver Mattress.
This is News Center 1. Weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
Well, once again, good morning, everyone outside. This is over in Spearfish now. We're over in Spearfish, 61 degrees. The sun is now beginning to rise over there, 2.52. Look at the relative humidity, 72%. It's going to be a little bit muggy this morning and hot. and hot. Now we're going to go to Rapid City here, out at the airport, 66 degrees. Oh yeah, we have a few little high clouds over there as well. Look at our dew point, 56. That gives us a relative humidity of around 70% as well. So again, not only warm, but muggy expected throughout the day today. Here's some of the current temperatures around the state. For those interested in Mobridge, it's 72 up there, 61 in Pine Ridge, 63 over in Buffalo. And a little warmer out east, a little more humidity out east. You can see here, 73 currently in Huron, 70 in Madison, 74 in Sioux Falls. And we'll take a look at what we expect this late this morning, 11 a.m. The temperature's warming up for us, as you can see, lower 80s. And out east, the temperatures they're holding in the upper 70s, lower 80s over in East River. And then during the afternoon hours, that's a little bit warmer, a little bit more muggy, though. 87 here and 88 Mitchell. These are the 3:30 temperatures, 83 in Sioux Falls. And our temperatures, okay, we're going to start climbing up. We'll see temperatures in the middle 80s up in the Black Hills and down in the prairies. High temperatures in the lower 90s. As I said, it's going to be a warm day. Here are those showers. They have moved on through. You can see generally over north central South Dakota down through the center part of the state and southeast. So if you're traveling east, you probably run into some showers over along the Minnesota border. If you're heading north, you definitely run into some showers. Nothing severe, though. All this stuff is rather light. And let's see, this afternoon we expect plenty of sunshine. We got this low. That's what's triggering all the shower activity. And then tomorrow another low moves into the area. I think we'll have more clouds tomorrow than what we had today, or what we expect today. And the temperatures with all the clouds on Saturday, slightly cooler. Then Sunday, we clear it out. Partly cloudy, mostly sunny skies. And that should hold into Labor Day. So Labor Day is shaping up to be fairly nice. Here's a daily planner. 77 at 9, 86 at noontime, 90 degrees around 3 p.m. So as I said, it's going to be a warm day. The forecast for today, generally in the 80s up in the hills, and the 90s down in the lower elevation. Mount Rushmore 86, Belle Fourche 87, 89 over in Sturgis. 65 tonight. We'll have increasing clouds, an isolated shower possible this evening as that low moves a little bit closer. And then tomorrow, a little bit cooler. Saturday, 87 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. An isolated shower is possible tomorrow. All right, there's your forecast. Anya, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Bob. And Donald Trump is making headlines again, this time bowing to pressure from the Republican Party. Tracy Potts has that plus more on Decision 2016 and Hillary Clinton's emails from Washington. Good morning, Tracy.
Anya, good morning. Republicans were worried. They thought Donald Trump might split the vote. Now it looks like that's not going to happen.
I have signed the pledge.
Donald Trump is doing exactly what the Republican Party wanted, promising not to run against them as a third-party candidate.
I will be totally pledging my allegiance to the Republican Party and the conservative principles for which it stands.
This guy is not a conservative.
Trump's favorite target these days, Jeb Bush, slipped to third in the latest Monmouth University poll. Ben Carson is now a solid second behind Trump, who solidified his lead. Carly Fiorina, who's expected to debate the frontrunners this month, is taking aim at Hillary Clinton.
Hillary Clinton clearly does not understand accountability.
Clinton's former chief of staff spent 9.5 hours behind closed doors answering lawmakers' questions about Benghazi.
Ms. Mills answered every single question. She was very thorough and very transparent.
The tragedy that happened in Benghazi was about more than what's happening in this room. It's about the loss of individuals who were dear to the State Department and dear to this country.
Brian Pagliano, the staffer who set up Clinton's private email server, took the fifth. Coming up today, the committee hears from the former deputy chief of staff under Clinton at the State Department, and we're going to hear from Clinton herself. She's doing an interview with NBC's Andrea Mitchell. In Washington, I'm Tracy Potts, News Center 1 Today. Anya?
Thank you, Tracy. And Dakota State University played host on Thursday to a discussion that has wide-ranging implications at home and abroad. U.S. Senator John Thune chairing the hearing, which focused on confronting the challenge of cybersecurity. Thune is chairman of the Senate Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee. Dakota State University's Cyber Operations Program is nationally recognized by the National Security Agency and the Department of Homeland Security as a National Center of Academic Excellence. Thune says experts from the school have the experience and insight to inform federal policymaking as the country continues to guard against dangers in cyberspace, a problem that Thune has been trying to bring to the forefront.
The stakes are really high, and if we don't get this right, you know, the way that the Chinese and the Russians and some of these rogue states and terrorist groups are trying to target America's electric grid, our financial services system, you know, all the things that we rely on in this country are starting to now launch these cyber attacks and trying to take our country down. And so we have to, the country and government agencies and people in business all need to be working together toward the same goal.
And an American flag that is being flown over the U.S. Capitol honoring veterans is coming to the Black Hills thanks to the Student Veterans Club at Black Hills State University's Rapid City campus. Josh Kusala, co-founder of the Veterans Club at BHSU-RC, says that the club worked with Senator John Thune several years ago to fly the flag over the U.S. Capitol, honoring South Dakota veterans. Now Kusala and the Vets Club want to donate that flag to BHSU to serve as a memorial, thanking current and former members of the U.S. Armed Forces. And if you're planning on hitting the road this long weekend, you're not alone. NBC's Chris Clackham will have your Labor Day road report, plus some tips for getting a deal on a new ride. Coming up after the break, you're watching News Center 1 Today.
Another Carl's store.
Another holiday.
And another sale.
I think we're on a roll.
We're celebrating the opening of our new store in Madison with Labor Day specials.
Buy any LG door-and-door refrigerator with a matching range and dishwasher and get this cool LG watch for free.
Plus get additional LG rebates up to $400. Carl's, where services are business before and after the sale.
These LG specials are good at all Carl's locations.
Happy Labor Day from Carl's, your servicing dealer since 1956.
Here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors, and here's the people.
I'm Pastor David.
And I'm Pastor Becky.
We are the pastors at Calvary Lutheran. Come check us out.
And join us to love, serve, and be the people of God.
Your night is about to get a lot more fun. Be one of the first to play craps and roulette, now at Cadillac Jacks, featuring $1,000 bet limits. Cadillac Jacks, how will your night play out?
There are those who choose not to settle, but to rise above. In the heating and air conditioning industry, these leaders are known as trained comfort specialists, who are as reliable and hard to stop as a train itself.
For your heating and cooling repair, call us anytime. JD's Equipment Service, where we never charge overtime, ever.
It's hard to stop a train, really hard.
And welcome back to News Center 1 Today. Well, Americans are hitting the roads this morning to take full advantage of the last long weekend of the summer. And by all accounts, the roads will be busy. Here's details from NBC's Chris Clackham.
For the fourth straight year, more Labor Day travel is expected, mainly by car, mainly because gas prices are so low. Consumers are paying, on average, 84 cents less for a gallon than they did last Labor Day, a trend experts say could continue well beyond the holiday weekend.
If gas prices drop under $2 a gallon by Christmas, it would be the first time since the recession.
And gas isn't the only travel cost on the decline.
prices are down year over year. Airfares down 11% compared to Labor Day weekend 2014, while hotel rates remain relatively flat.
Labor Day itself falls on the latest date it can possibly be this year, so most schools across the country have already started back, which could put a cramp in lengthy travel this weekend. But over 35 million of us are still expected to get out of town one last time this summer. Chris Clackham, NBC News.
And if you don't have a car to hit the road this weekend, or you want to upgrade your ride over the holiday, you may want to consider buying a model that's about to be replaced by a redesigned one. Car buying site Edmunds.com says consumers will find the best deals on remaining 2015 models as automakers work to clear them out and make room for the new 2016 vehicles. It recommends buying a car that's about to be replaced by a totally redesigned model. You could get discounts of several $1,000s on 2015 models of BMWs, the Chevy Volt, the Toyota Prius, and the Honda Civic. And as we go to break, a live look from O'Hare Stadium. Tonight is the big Rushmore Bowl, and we'll check in once again with Monica Davis, who is hanging out on the field. Plus a look at your full local forecast. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Let the games begin. Cabela's Fall Great Outdoor Days are finally here. Spend $150 in store and get $25 in Cabela's bucks. Good for your next purchase. Don't miss our biggest sale and event of the season. Going on now in store or online at Cabela's.com.
Looking for a smarter way to replace the floors in your home?
Flooring America offers new luxury vinyl tile. It's 100% waterproof, so it's perfect for kitchens, bathrooms, most anywhere. Plus, it can install easily over your existing floor. Whether you want the look of natural stone, tile, or hardwood, LVT offers no mess removal, quick installation, low labor costs, easy maintenance, and superior comfort. And here's a really smart deal. Save 40% now on select Downs LVT styles. Flooring America, where you can shop smart and buy smarter.
Anytime, any size, only 99 cents. Fountain drinks at Common Sense. Ice cold refreshment, up to 52 gigantic ounces, only 99 cents. Pick your favorite soda and pick your favorite size. It's only 99 cents. And you can even add one of our flavor shots to make your fountain drink uniquely yours. Ice cold refreshment in your choice of flavors and your choice of size. You're living the dream. Anytime, any size. Your choice of fountain drink soda, only 99 cents. Refreshment is yours at Common Sense.
Get a good look. Because this is the last you'll see of the 2015 Nissans.
Now's your final opportunity this summer to get holiday bonus cash on the last of this year's models during Nissan's Bottom Line Model Year-End event. For a limited time on select models, get up to $1,000 holiday bonus cash on top of existing offers.
Bonus cash ends soon.
Shop your local Nissan store and choose Nissan.com. Nissan, innovation that excites.
Any of these three won't satisfy like our one. The second-to-none foot-long Subway steak and cheese. Sizzling steak, topped with melty cheese, and always on freshly baked bread. The heartiest appetites are no match for the Subway steak and cheese.
Coming up on News Center 1 today. Monica Davis shows her school spirit this morning with more on the Rushmore Bowl happening tonight. How this event helps out area schools. Then, how much would you pay for a piece of relic wedding cake? Over $700? Someone in Britain paid that for a special slice of royalty sweets. And Labor Day weekend marks the traditional end of summer. A look back at the top blockbusters from the past 4 months. Friday, September 4th, 2015.
You're watching News Center 1 Today.
Morning, everyone. There's Monica Davis enjoying herself at O'Hare Stadium. We'll be checking in with her a little bit later on. We're talking about the Rushmore Bowl happening tonight, and I'm Anya Mueller.
She looks a lot better now with the Stevens thing. Nothing wrong with Central. I mean, she's got Stevens all behind her.
And then
she had the Central, the cobbler thing on. Now she fits in a little bit better.
Definitely. And
Go ahead.
Should be nice weather for the Rushmore Bowl tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be.
Good deal.
Yeah.
You got your mug.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your mug.
Let's talk about mine. Yours is I've had this mug probably
Say,
a lot
I know.
longer than you
I'm
had that
thinking
one.
since about 1997 or so.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Is that how long?
I've been here a long time.
You have.
man.
I think that's when they started the
I
mothership.
think I helped build a building back then.
I think you did. You got your hands dirty
All
in
right,
here.
we're going to do the bus stop forecast.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
All right, now,
Bus stop it.
Anya, you're going to play a part in this.
Okay.
I want
I'm
you to do
nervous
sound
now.
effects, okay?
Okay.
All right, now pretend
Okay.
you act like a
I'm
bus. Let's
nervous.
pop up the graphic.
Okay. How do I be a bus?
No, you will be. No, oh, whoosh, very good. Now the bus has some kids in front of it. What do
Okay.
you do? Honk, honk.
Stop the bus.
There you go. Here's
You're
the bus
being
stop
naughty.
forecast for you. To school, the kids still got school today.
Oh, yeah.
70 degrees. It's going to be a warm one, and it's going to be warm throughout the day. And then when these kids come home around 3 p.m. in the afternoon, 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 91 degrees.
You're gonna be
So
sweating it
temperature-
up.
Oh my goodness, it's going to be rather hot.
Those poor little kids
I know.
in there. They need to bring like a sweat towel and some water. Well, you know, Bob, I'm not sure if you saw Monica Davis's Twitter earlier, but she was a cheerleader in high school, so she can sport that outfit really nice. But she's learning some new moves this morning from the cheerleaders at O'Hara Stadium. Now let's see if she's still got what it takes. Good morning, Monica.
Good morning. I am here with the drum line and lots of cheerleaders this morning preparing for the Rushmore Bowl. I am here with the Stevens Raiders cheerleaders, and the football team is getting ready to take on the Sturgis Scoopers tonight. Now, I am here with Kenzie, who is a senior this year, and this is your last Rushmore Bowl. So how are you feeling about tonight?
It's a really bittersweet feeling. I'm just really glad I have my team by my side. They're just like family to me. We've been working really hard all season, and so is our football team, and we're just really excited to see them beat those Scoopers tonight.
Absolutely, and hopefully y'all will. Now, I heard that something exciting happened for your team last night. Tell me about that.
Last night was our first comp of the season, and we won at Belfouche. So that was really exciting for us.
That is exciting. So their first cheerleading competition win. That's a lot of fun. So those are my Raiders, and I'm going to come over here with the Central cheerleaders, and they've taught me a little something. So hopefully I don't mess up. I'm getting in tune with my old cheerleading self, but we are preparing for the Rushmore Bowl, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So here we go. Back to you guys in the studio, and tell me about how you're feeling about the Rushmore Bowl tonight.
Oh, Monica, very nice. She still has it, Bob.
She definitely still has it. You see that high kick?
Yeah, I did. That toe
Oh
touch.
man, that was up over her
It
head. Yeah, she
was.
could do some of the Rockettes. The forecast for the big games
Yes.
tonight. There's two.
Mhm.
Temperatures are going to be a little bit warm, folks. So in the lower 80s at the first game, and then upper 70s kickoff for the second game.
So we don't even have to bring a jacket tonight.
No, you don't even have to
Wow.
bring a jacket. It's going to be rather muggy as well. No rain, though, no rain. So
just a little
enjoy
humid.
those games this evening.
All right, sounds good. And News Center 1, we had an online giveaway for a pair of tickets to the Rushmore Bowl tonight, and the winner is Jody Pikas, so congratulations to her, and thanks again, everyone, for trying. And from live entertainment to the box office, it's been a summer of blockbusters, and NBC's Raphael South has a wrap-up of the summer season coming up after the break. Stay with us.
Make your hard-earned dollars go further at the Denver Mattress Labor Day sale. Enjoy factory direct savings on the Summit Queen mattress, now just $199. Or check out the new Aspen King mattress on the Ergo 330 adjustable base and get our best comfort and best support for your best night's sleep. Right now, it's just $42 a month with 7 years no-interest financing. Quality, service, selection, and value. Why shop anywhere else? Better tomorrows start tonight at Denver Mattress.
Taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. All these colorful and tasty fruits and veggies are grown right here in South Dakota. When you eat more, you get more. More energy, more vitamins, more minerals, more color, more smiles. So taste it, crunch it, smack it, love it, break it, dip it, eat it, yum. September is Fruit and Veggie Month. Ask for South Dakota grown. More matters.
Find
Get your new job with USA Job TV. Engage with the call center team that makes customers smile. Engage with a job where great benefits are only one of the benefits. Engage with us. We're now hiring for call center positions in Rapid City. Learn more and apply at synchronycareers.com. That's SYNCHRONY careers.com. Or text SYF14 to 90206. See all Synchrony financial positions at usajobtv.com.
Looking for luxury? I've got it. Timeless elegance, gorgeous park setting, impeccable quality, luxurious amenities, all in one package. This Connect built home was designed after South Fork from Dallas, and it will transport you from the minute you arrive on this 20-acre piece of heaven. Call me, Stephanie Lean, because to us at VIP Properties, you are a very important person.
This is News Center 1. Weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Riggio.
All right, let's start off looking at the current conditions over in beautiful Spearfish. The sun's up over there. There's just a few little clouds overhead, 61. The relative humidity, 68%. That with a dew point of 50. And out at the airport, oh, good. We got a few little clouds here, but the sun is up, and we're going to have a great day today. The temperature is a little bit warm. So what? So what? We just have to deal with that. 66 is the current temperature. Dew point 56. Winds are calm. These are the current temperatures across South Dakota, generally in the lower to middle 60s in our part of the state. And out east, we see those temperatures in the 70s. A little more moisture out there in the atmosphere. So these overnight low temperatures a little bit warmer. Then 11 a.m. Today, temperatures still upper 70s, lower 80s. Over in East River, and our temperatures finally, we're getting out of the 60s. We're now moving up into the 80s out in the prairies, up in the upper 70s, up in the Black Hills. And then 4 p.m. this afternoon, what do we got? Oh, here you go. I told you it's going to be a hot day, and that's what the model is telling us here. 93 Phillip, 91 Faith, 93 Pine Ridge. Temperatures in the 80s up in the Black Hills. There's the rain. Once again, you can see it's now pushing out of South Dakota. It's going to move over into the Aberdeen area, Watertown area. A little bit of moisture. Yeah, they could use a little bit. Why not? But as you can see, as the rain moves out, clearing conditions throughout the day today. This is right now, and now let's move ahead. We're going to go to 3 o'clock this afternoon, and there goes the rain up in North Dakota. So if you're heading up north or heading off to the east, you might run into a few little showers. We don't expect anything severe, just a little bit of rain. As far as the Black Hills are concerned this afternoon, plenty of sunshine. And then tomorrow, another low comes in. Slight chance for an isolated shower. Certainly we'll have more clouds tomorrow than what we expect this afternoon. And then Sunday, again, we're back to sunny skies, and that'll hold into Labor Day, as a matter of fact. Day planner, 77, 9, 86 at noontime, 90 degrees at 3 p.m. We expect that high temperature to be in the lower 90s. Here's a forecast. 91 out at the airport for a high, 86 Spearfish, 85 Custer. We'll have clearing conditions throughout the day. Mount Rushmore, 86, Belfouche, 87, Sturgis, 90 degrees. Tonight, 65. We have a few little clouds. The clouds will be on the increase as that next low moves up. Slight chance for an isolated shower. Here's the forecast for tomorrow, Saturday. More clouds, 87. Isolated afternoon shower possible. 7-day forecast. 77 on Sunday. Here's the Labor Day forecast. Plenty of sunshine, 75. And these comfortable, I'm not going to say cooler, but comfortable temperatures. Tuesday, 68 degrees. All right, yeah, we'll say cooler for Tuesday. That's the high, 68. Then we warm it up Wednesday, 72, 78 on Thursday. So there's a look at that 7-day forecast. It's looking fairly nice for the Labor Day weekend. Anya, let me throw it over to you.
All right, thank you very much, Bob. And Labor Day weekend marks the traditional end of summer and Hollywood's end of the summer movie season. Here's Raphael Seth with a look back at the top blockbusters from the past 4 months.
Attendance has spiked.
It was a monster summer at the box office, with Jurassic Park breaking the record for biggest opening ever. Even the assembled might of the Avengers couldn't keep up. It was good for a solid second place.
I'm Joy. This is Sadness.
Cartoons carried their weight with an emotional showing from Inside Out and mischievous machinations from the Minions.
Here we go, yo! Here we go, yo!
The Barton Bellas hit all the right notes in Pitch Perfect 2.
beating out Tom Cruise's high-flying feats in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
Wasn't my idea.
We found a new tiny Avenger in Paul Rudd's Ant-Man, while San Andreas proved people will pay money to see California fall into the ocean.
As the world fell. Tom
Hardy resurrected a Mel Gibson classic from the 80s in Mad Max Fury Road, and then there's the one that's still on a winning streak. The highest-grossing music bio of all time, straight out of Compton.
Can you imagine me as a spy?
Dipping below the top 10 but staying above the $100 million mark are the girls of summer, Melissa McCarthy with Spy and Amy Schumer in Trainwreck.
You gave us nothing.
Summer bummers included the disappointing Fantastic Four, the underappreciated American Ultra,
Is that a lyric from something?
and the worst major studio opening of all time, We Are Your Friends. That's the summer box office wrap. Raphael Seth, NBC News.
And there's still a little bit of summer left, so if you need a furry friend to enjoy those outdoor activities with, we might just have one. It's Pet of the Week coming up next. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Do you have a hard time with decisions? Is your favorite color all the colors mixed together? When you take multiple choice tests, do you just fill in all the above for every answer? Because who even really knows? Then Arby's new sliders are for you. 5 fun sandwiches for $1.29 each. Arby's, we have the meats.
Don't miss the Labor Day sale at Carpet One. Install carpet in your home and pay just $99 for installation. Whether you carpet one room or a whole house, any house, installation is just $99. See store for details. Plus, save up to $500 off on select flooring, including carpet, hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl plank, and ceramic. And get no interest till 2020. Install carpet in your home and pay just $99 for installation during the Labor Day sale at Carpet One, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City. Beautiful, made affordable.
Here's the church, here's the steeple, open the doors, and here's the people.
I'm Pastor David.
And I'm Pastor Becky.
We are the pastors at Calvary Lutheran. Come check us out.
And join us to love, serve, and be the people of God.
When it comes to comfort, trained comfort specialists have been known to take their work home with them. A trained comfort specialist provides only the highest level of customer satisfaction, which means you should never have to settle for anything less than the industry's best. Choose Train and feel pretty comfortable in your home too.
For your heating and cooling repair, call us anytime. JD's Equipment Service, where we never charge overtime, ever.
Welcome back to News Thunder 1 Today. We have our pet in the house along with Diane from the Humane Society. All right, Diane. Oh, look at this good girl this morning.
Yep.
She's perking her ears up already.
This is 3-year-old Faith.
Okay.
And she came into the shelter a couple of months ago. She was very sick and had mange, and we were able to nurse her back to health, and she's now on the adopt floor.
Oh, wow.
She came in with a couple puppies, and we've got one of them
Faith.
still on the adopt floor.
Cute. And then Bob's trying to give her a lunch.
There you
she
go.
took a treat.
Oh, she did.
What a
How you
good
doing?
girl. She's a sweetheart.
She is. She does still need to be spayed, so she's $85. Her adoption fee is $85, and then she does will need to be spayed.
Okay, very good. And how late are you guys open tonight?
We're open till 5:15.
Till 5:15.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, 5 o'clock for adoption. So,
Okay,
and we're
gotcha.
open on the weekend.
She doesn't know commands right now, though, but
No.
she's still young
Yeah,
enough
she's-
to learn, right?
Yep, I think she can still learn them. So
absolutely. Now
Faith.
you guys have a big event coming
She
up
knows her
next
name.
month
yes,
too,
we
right?
do. Next Saturday. Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday, Woofstock.
Woofstock,
It's a
yes.
music festival, and it's a free event for the community. So
It's
we're
like
looking
just
forward
a
to it.
big old party for the
Yeah.
dogs.
Yep.
And you're going to have a lot of dogs from the shelter there to
Actually-
be adopted, or no?
We're not going to do that, but you can bring your dog, and
Oh, okay.
as long as he's on a leash, they can be there.
And where will it be located?
Memorial Park Band Shell.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of band. Now, Bob, you have how
I
many
have
dogs?
3
do you have?
dogs. We have 3 dogs. Gizmo, Lucy, and Wally.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah. Tiny, middle, big.
Oh, one of each.
Yeah.
You got to bring your dogs down to Woofstock then. Maybe rethinking
Yeah,
that one.
let me think about that one.
Okay. Very good. So call the number if you want to adopt today.
Yep, or come on in at 11.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for stopping in,
welcome.
Diane. And another look right now from O'Hara Stadium as we go to break. Monica Davis checks in once more, getting ready for tonight's Rushmore Bowl. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
This here's a jam for all the fellas. Try to do what those.
The Medicine Shop would like to remind you that kids are going back to school. A great way to help kids stay alert, active, and healthy is with a free daily multivitamin from the Medicine Shop. They know what kids need and love. Join the Vitamin Club for Kids, and each month receive a free 30-day supply of yummy gummy vitamins. The free Vitamin Club for Kids at the Medicine Shop, Mount Rushmore Road, Rapid City.
Caring beyond prescriptions, the Medicine Shop.
It's Fearless Fisher's Labor Day sale at all 3 Fisher stores. Everything's on sale, and they're going to let you take your brand new furniture purchases home, and you won't pay a penny in interest charges with 52 months no interest financing. That's right, you'll pay no interest till January 2020 on furniture purchases and 28 months financing on TVs and appliances. Keep your checks, keep your cash, and keep your credit card, because you can buy new furniture for your home with 52 months no interest. The Labor Day sale going on now at all 3 Fisher stores on West Main and Rapid City. Fearless prices, football fields of selection.
Baby, let's ride, chase a little sun.
With the best fuel economy, 29 miles per gallon highway,
Baby, let's ride, find some road where there ain't no wind inside. Let the wheels of this Ram truck kick up a little dust.
Ram 1500 makes the most of the long summer days and the shorter nights.
Baby, let's ride.
Get a great deal during the Ram Summer Clearance event.
What started out as Girls Club in 1965, Youth and Family Services has grown to become one of the most comprehensive and respected family development programs in western South Dakota. YFS serves more than 11,000 children and their families each year, encouraging them to go beyond the possible and discover their dreams through education, nutrition, advocacy, and prevention services. Find out how you can help support children and families in your community by visiting yfsfoundation.org or call 342-4195.
Been called worse.
Welcome back to News Center 1 Today. We are here at O'Hara Stadium preparing for the Rushmore Bowl, where it's going to be an exciting game of football. Exciting games, excuse me. There's 2 tonight. Now, all of this is just for a lot of fun and a big fundraiser for all of our Rapid City area schools. I'm here with Scott this morning, who's going to tell you about that. Now, this is a pretty large fundraiser, correct?
Yes, this is the 23rd year we've had the Rushmore Bowl, and every year it seems to get bigger. We have lots of community support. We sell raffle tickets for this wonderful UTV, sponsored by Midco, our major sponsor, and we also do fundraising through area restaurants and local merchants.
Awesome. So where do all of these funds go?
All of the funds will go to the booster clubs for Stevens and Central High Schools, and they go back to the schools for all activities.
So a lot of ways to help fund these schools, and it's all for a good cause. Now tell me about what I'm sitting in. What all comes with this?
Well, right now we're selling raffle tickets. They're $5, and you get a chance to win this UTV from Yamaha. We also have a $1,500 travel voucher, as well as a Kamado grill and 4 $250 gas cards for just $5.
$5, and you can win all of that. Now, it's going to be fun. It's going to start here at O'Hara Stadium, I think at 5:30. You can double check me on that, right? Bob, tell me what time it's starting, and how are we looking for weather tonight?
All right, thank you very much, Monica. Let's see, outside where you're at, out at the airport as well, it's 66 degrees, very comfortable. You can notice how people in the short sleeves, so that's what we expect. Temperatures are going to continue to climb throughout the day today. Look for that high temperature in the lower 90s. We'll have that shortly. Sun's up. That's the good news. Dew point 56. Relative humidity, I would say around 70%. And winds, no problem with the wind. So no excuses if these quarterbacks can't hit those receivers. It certainly is not going to be the wind. Currently across the Black Hills, 69 in Phillip, 68 Wasta, 63 Buffalo, Hot Springs 66, Custer 60, Newcastle 59 degrees over there. And then we're just going to march right on through the day. This is late morning. Temperatures in the 80s now. You can see 81 Belfouche, 83 out at the airport around 11 a.m., 85 Wasta. Wasta. I don't know what's a Wasta. We got to look that up. Google Wasta. 3:30 this afternoon, temperatures continue to warm up. Up in the middle 80s, up in the higher elevations, upper 80s in the prairies, lower 90s out in the prairies, 88 Lemon, 92, I'm not going to say it again, 93 Phillip, 93 over in interior. All right, here's the winds. Winds, no problem. As I said, we don't expect the winds to be very strong at all throughout the day today. Here's what we expect this afternoon. We've got this low pressure area moving on through. That's with all the rain that we've been talking about over northwestern South Dakota, central, southeastern. Well, by this afternoon, all that rain looks like it'll be up in North Dakota, and some of those showers will be pushing out of South Dakota into Minnesota. And then we have another storm system for Saturday. Here it comes right there. And that's going to bring in some clouds, plus a few little isolated showers on Saturday. And then Sunday, everything clears out, a lot of sunshine again, and then that should hold for Labor Day as well. We expect a rather nice Labor Day. Temperatures cooler. This is kind of an interesting graphic. I need to get out of the way. These are the past 10 years Labor Day high temperatures. You can see the up, down here in the 65 over 2010, then back up 2012, 2013, 2014 last year, high temperature of 73. This year, high temperature back up into the 90s, 91, or it'll be in the 70s on Labor Day rather. 86 Spearfish, 85 Custer, 95 today. Down in Pine Ridge, 86 Mount Rushmore, 87 Belfouche, 90 in Lemon, 93 will be the expected high temperature down in Hot Springs. Tonight, 65, a few clouds on the increase, and just an isolated shower possible as that low pressure area begins to work its way a little bit closer. And tomorrow we'll cool it down, 87, mostly cloudy skies, and again, a slight chance for an isolated shower. And Sunday, partly cloudy skies, 77. Labor Day, 75 degrees, not too bad at all. And then we continue this cool trend, 68 on Tuesday. Then we warm it up, 72 Wednesday, 78 on Thursday. There's a look at that 7-day forecast. We'll have more NC1 Today right after this.
I'm a fan of this plateau. I'm a fan of things that go.
I'm a fan of all things kitschy. I'm a fan of Lionel Richie.
Hello. I'm a fan of DQ. I'm a fan of DQ Bakes.
Bakes.
DQ Bakes. I'm a fan of warm ciabatta.
I'm a fan of cold and hotter.
Melty snacks on my snack break. I'm a fan of DQ Bakes.
New artisan-style sandwiches, snack melts, and desserts. Hot out of the oven and only at your DQ. This is fan food, not fast food.
I'm a fan.
At Consumer Credit Counseling Services, we take pride in the fact that we help people to live a better life. So many of us are playing the stress game with our debt, and slowly it will take control. Now is the time to take that control back. Consumer Credit Counseling Services offers free financial education classes, debt management programs, and free housing and counseling sessions. We are nonprofit, part of the United Way, and have been providing immediate debt relief to consumers for over 30 years. Your financially successful future starts here.
The Black Hills Regional Eye Institute wants to say thank you to our local heroes. This month, Eye LASIK is $1,000 off to all military, law enforcement, firefighters, and first responders. Visit our website to take the LASIK self-test and schedule your free consultation. We use the latest technology to bring our patients safe, effective, and life-changing results. Through September 30th, Eye LASIK is $1,000 off. Visit LASIKRapidCity.com on the risks and benefits of surgery. Improve your vision, live your life with Eye LASIK from the Eye Institute.
Insufficient or poor sleep is often associated with health problems. Improve your health with a good night's sleep on a new mattress.
During Simply Sleep Better's Labor Day sale, when you purchase Beauty Rest or Simmons Beauty Sleep mattresses, you'll get the matching box spring free, along with bonus savings on many models for a total savings of up to $480. Purchase a new Beauty Rest or Simmons Beauty Sleep mattress and get the box spring free. Beauty Rest, living life fully charged. Plus, get your new mattress set with no interest till January 2020.
Better prices, better advice. Simply Sleep Better.
Whether I can.
Good morning. Coming up on Today, a busy morning in the presidential race. Vice President Biden opening up about what it would take for him to run, while Donald Trump stumbles on foreign policy questions in a new interview and accuses the talk show host of gotcha questions. We've got it all covered. Plus, are you too clean for your own good? Why your quest to live germ-free could actually be making you sick. Got those stories, plus a live concert on the plaza from country music king Brad Paisley when we get started on a Friday morning here on Today.
And thank you very much, Savannah. Well, in Britain, someone has paid good money for a slice of 68-year-old wedding cake, but it's not just any cake, Bob.
No.
A piece of Queen Elizabeth's 1947 wedding cake sold at an auction in East Sussex, England, this week for $766. It is thought that the cake, which remains in its original wrapping and packing, is still edible after nearly 70 years due to its high alcohol content.
It's not still edible. Nothing edible is still edible. Well, a representative of the auction house says it could have sold for as much as $2,600 if it were in perfect condition. He says a local woman inherited from her late restaurant owner father-in-law.
The sale price was at the top of the range the auction house estimated. So you're saying no, Bob?
No.
You know,
Don't
black.
Your wedding cake.
Yes.
What did you do with? Don't you cut a piece
yeah,
off? And
we did, and we had our 1 year, last September.
Yeah.
Took it out, and I thought, hey, this might be good because we preserved it very well. And no, it looked nasty. How about you? I mean, you've been married for 30-something years, right?
As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
we still have our wedding cake.
No, you don't.
34 years we've been married. 34.
You don't still have.
Don't believe.
Not.
Oh, the only time you want to believe me, Anya, when I'm standing in front of those weather graphics,
On the green
then you
screen,
can
okay.
believe me. But this kind of stuff, don't believe me at all.
Nasty stuff.
Do I do the weather now?
Well, first we were talking about sweet treats, right?
Oh,
and here we've been munching on these all morning.
Oh.
These are the new M&Ms coming out, okay? And what do they taste like, Bob? Do they taste
pumpkin
like
spice.
You're right.
Well, they have the fall colors too.
They do. They're the new fall M&M, and you know when fall rolls around, everything is about the pumpkin spice, this and that. Well, they're pumpkin spice latte. So
latte.
Yeah, so they kind of taste like coffee, right?
Yeah.
Do you think they taste like coffee?
I've been munching on them all.
See, they're a little too sweet for me. I could only do a couple, and then after that, I'm done.
Let me tell you, folks. Let me tell you a little bit about Anya sitting next to me.
Oh, this should be good.
Yeah. I've been munching on these things for the entire show, and Anya, soon to be a mother, is already acting like a mother. Bob, don't eat them. Bob, don't eat them. We got to show them later on.
You can't.
Get away from the candy.
You can't. See, I'm being a good mom, right? I'm a good boss.
You're being a
I'll be
great
running
mom.
that household. No time at all.
Bob, no, that's not good for you. It's sugar. You'll ruin your appetite. No. These are good, though.
Yeah.
I can't have one now.
You can't have another one yet.
Because I got to do the weather.
Till after the show. You got to do the weather.
Let me do the weather. All right, let's pop up the, do we do it now?
Do it now, Bob.
There it is. All right. There's the temperatures as of 11:30 a.m. You can see temperature's going to warm up today. I've been telling you that the whole show. So look for those temperatures in the 80s around 11:30 a.m. And then during the afternoon hours, they're going to continue to warm up. This is 8:30 p.m. So, okay, they're going to warm up into the 90s during the afternoon hours. And then during the evening hours, it begins to cool off. So as I said, if you're going out to the game tonight, the first game kickoff, lower 80s. The second game kickoff, probably in the middle to upper 70s. Here's our satellite radar, future satellite radar. This is 11:30 a.m. We are expecting to see some clearing conditions throughout the day today. We have a few little clouds overhead at the present time. And then 6:30 tonight, again, it should be rather nice. 11:30, you can see the clouds now beginning to move in a little bit. And then Saturday, possibility of a few little showers in the area, as you can see here. But certainly some more clouds expected on Saturday. All right, a little closer look. Here's our Black Hills area forecast for this afternoon now. Temperatures in the 90s, once again along the foothills and out in the prairies, 94 Faith, 95 over in Phillip, 93 in Interior. But up in the Black Hills, a little bit cooler, as you would expect. Custer, 85, 86, Spearfish, and 90 degrees over in Newcastle. 93 down in Hot Springs. It's going to be hot in Hot Springs. 86 up in Mount Rushmore. Deadwood, not bad, in the middle to upper 80s there. 87 in Bellevue. So I've said it before, I'll say it again. It's going to be a hot day today. 65 tonight, Increasing clouds as this next low pressure area works its way a little closer to the Black Hills. An isolated shower possible. Winds out of the south around 5 to 10. And Saturday we begin these temperatures. We're going to try to cool them down a little bit. We're going to have quite a bit of cloudiness in the area on Saturday. So we'll cool it down, but still above normal. Normal this time of the year in the lower 80s. And you can see on Saturday, we look for those temperatures in the middle to upper 80s. So we're still above normal as far as high temperatures are concerned, not only today, but tomorrow. 77 on Sunday, we're going to clear out the clouds. We'll have partly cloudy skies halfway through the Labor Day weekend. 77, as I said, 75 on Labor Day. And mostly sunny skies. So it's going, all in all, it's going to be a great Labor Day holiday 3-day weekend. I hope everybody gets a chance to get out and enjoy it, and let's all be safe. And then Tuesday, we're going to cool it down on you, 68 degrees, and then back up in the lower 70s on Wednesday, upper 70s on Thursday.
I like those comfortable temperatures, the 70s.
yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
And we got to get the humidity down.
Oh, man, I know.
And
It's
then
like
with
Texas.
the 70s, too, you remember the smoke?
Oh, yeah.
Who can forget the smoke that we've been dealing with?
not
Maybe
good.
a little bit of haze smoke today, but when we see these temperatures in the 70s, that's a pretty good indication that the upper level pattern is changing a little bit, and that should get the smoke out of here as well.
Look, we're learning so much from Bob Riggio this morning, truly.
You're not going to tell me what to do anymore, are you? Now?
No,
Now that
no,
we're going off the air? We're going off the air in about 30 seconds.
You have enough credit. I'm not going to trump you on that. But we do want to say goodbye to our cameraman, Ben. He is going off to college. Wave, Ben!
Hey, there he is.
He's been with us for so long, and we want to say good luck to him. He'll be going to Hollywood, Bob. You believe that?
Hollywood?
I know. Going to film school.
Wow,
it's going to be
good for
big
you,
timer
good
one
for
of these
you.
days. That's right. Well, thanks again for joining us this morning, and thank you, Bob. It
Yeah,
was
no
a
problem.
real treat this